So it's not Andrea?
Nuh-uh, it's Allie.
Why did I say Andrea?
I think somebody else's name in there is Andrea.
So why'd you agree to me calling you Andrea?
I thought that you were saying my name, Alexandria.
Julien Virgin.
Ladies and gentlemen, Allie Washington
Yes.
is officially dropping jewels with Julien Virgin. Allie, how you living?
I'm living all right. I can't complain. I'm in Miami, so I'm doing good.
Word. I respect that.
Yeah.
And we were just walked out of a panel here at NABJ. It was a food panel hosted by my man Mike Jordan. Good dude. Please tell me about what you do, how you do it, and why.
Okay, I've been doing radio for the past 7 years. Been working with Radio 1, Urban 1, Charlotte, Detroit, also work for Cumulus as well. So radio has been the main bread and butter. And so you get to do a lot of digital media, digital journalism, but it's just like at core, I'm radio, you know? And so making that full-time transition into television, it's been kind of tough because you learn the skills, you got the chops, but you don't got the journalistic chops per se. So that's been different.
Could you go a little bit more in depth about the obstacles that you face with that?
Here at the conference, I'll just, say that I've kind of been shot down because I haven't had the necessary experience that's needed. I haven't been at the small markets because my talent has allowed me to be in the Charlottes, the Detroits, all that. And I've even gone on to LA. So it's been different not having that hard news experience as a radio journalist. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the mesh between the two, it's coming in 2019. You have to be able to have a merger, but it's just so separate now that it's causing some type of throwback to where you're fighting against yourself almost.
What made you want to make the transition from radio into television right now in your career?
One of my biggest things is I feel like when I master one thing, it's important for me to go to the next thing, to try to master and challenge myself. Radio has become run-of-mill for me. I can get out my breaks. I've been here, I've been there, I've been there, been here. And it's just like, okay, I've done that. I've interviewed everybody that I want to talk to. Now what's next for me? And so now it's just me taking my talent to another level.
How has the transition been? Emotionally, spiritually, mentally? How you feeling?
It's been taxing. It's encouraging, though, to come to conferences like these and meet people like yourself, to know that you're not the only person in the struggle.
I promise you.
Right? So you're not the only person, because sometimes you feel like, oh my God, I'm the only one. So it feels good to know that you're not one. Two, you meet a lot of encouraging faces around here that are willing to help you and take you on and be like, hey, well, you're in my market. I can help you. You get what I'm saying? So being at a conference like this, one thing that I can take away is that I met a lot of new friends, and I feel like I got a lot of new connections that are going to be worthwhile in my journey going forward.
I think the biggest challenge, I would say, is making sure that those relationships stay intact.
Long lasting
afterwards. Because, you'll see familiar faces here that you've seen before, but it's like,
or people that already follow you on the gram, and that's cool too, so they already know your struggle, they already know, your hustle, and so that kind of speaks too, and that's really the key to making those long lasting. When when people really realize that their social media is their resume, I know what your hustle is, right? And so if I'm from another market and I'm looking to help you, you got to keep that connection with me, because now I know that you follow me and you peeping me.
With that being said, where can I follow you?
HeyAllYLLYNN on all things.
So before we transition to the next phase of this conference,
yes,
I want your final thoughts, Allie. What do you want to leave me with today?
Remember that the worst thing that anybody could ever tell you in this whole entire world is the word no. And you owe it to yourself to at least get out there to try and to be great.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Allie Washington.
Yep.
And she just got through dropping jewels with Julien Virgin. I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Indeed.